battery dies a few blocks from here, and of course my cell phone is not charged, so I thought I'd stop by and see if you were home and you're home.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm glad you did.
You okay?
Yeah, why?
You seem a little upset.
Jack was just here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you have a fight?
No. No, it was the opposite, really. We had one of those, we knew it was coming talks. Or I knew it was coming anyway.
You knew what was coming.
Nail in the coffin. You know, when you finally say out loud that the relationship is over.
Because of Simon?
You know, a little while ago, I wouldn't have been able to answer that. When I was talking to Jack, I finally saw it. Simon and I are more alike than I ever imagined. And I think, in a lot of ways, he's more right for me than Jack could ever be. There you go.
Oh, I shouldn't.
Yes, you
no,
should.
I should.
Come on. When was the last time that you let loose a little bit, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're 100% right. So, are you sure about Simon?
Is anybody ever really sure about Simon? But lots happened. And all of it's been pretty wild. And I would be lying if I said that I didn't enjoy the ride. He is, sexy, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And even when my heart is in my throat and I'm a little terrified because he's taking too many risks, I get turned on. It sounds great coming from a mother of three, I'm sure.
Mothers get turned on once in a while, too, dear.
Yeah. I'm sure I sound like I'm going through my second adolescence. If you want me to shut up, just tell me I'll shut up.
I just get out of a coma. Let me live vicariously, just for the moment. Go on.
I missed you.
And I missed everything. But I understand what you say about Simon. It can be very, very exciting, but there is another side.
Yeah, the dark side.
The dark side. That's one way to describe it.
You know, I think that I'm more drawn to that part of him than I realized.
What are you saying? Are you in love with him?
No. I don't know.
Really?
What I know is that when I visualize my future, I'm starting to see him in it.
Have you told him that?
I'm working on it. The bottom line is, we both need to let go of the past and see where we want to go from there.
So that's what this little talk with Jack was about today? Letting go of the past?
Yeah. And I know that Simon wants to do the same thing. We're ready. We are ready to move on, Lily. Together.
How could we let this happen, Simon? What have we done?
I love Jack. You know that. I will always love Jack. But he's just not the right man for me anymore.
Did you say that to him in those words?
Pretty much. It was awful. Especially because he came here to tell me that he wants me back. That he wants to try again.
Jack said that.
He said he was wrong to walk out and that he has regretted it every day since.
Wow.
Not that long ago, I would have just run into his arms and thanked God for another chance.
But now?
Well, now I realize that The things that Jack and I love most about each other, they're the reasons that we can't be together. And after he left, I called Simon.
What'd you say?
I told him that my feelings run a little deeper than I admitted, and I wanted to see where they led us.
What did he say?
Well, nothing.
What?
I left a message, and he hasn't gotten back to
Oh.
me. I'm sure that, something came up.
Wait. Like what? That's a pretty important message.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly good reason that he hasn't gotten back to me yet.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Katie.
Don't say my name. Don't say another word. Just please get dressed and leave.
I can't leave with things like this.
Well, if you say they're gonna get worse, which I can't even imagine could be possible.
Just...
Please don't make me ask you again, Simon.
I didn't come here for this to happen.
Why did you come here? To hurt me? To ruin my life? Because that's what's happened.
No. Absolutely not. I don't want any more pain. I don't want any more hurt. I came to try to make some kind of peace with the past.
Ever since you walked onto that cruise, this is what you wanted. You wanted to take me away from Mike.
Nobody can take someone from
You
someone.
pushed and pushed, and you finally got what you wanted. I hope it was worth it.
Why did you keep all that stuff of us, huh? Why all those memories?
I wish I hadn't.
Because you can't forget any more than I can.
Simon, you were my first love. But I don't want to love you anymore. I have a husband, a wonderful husband who loves me, and I love him too. I wanted to be with him forever. And... God.
This doesn't have to change that.
I broke my marriage vows. I am a cheat and a liar. I'm disgusted.
Stop. All right, don't say those things about yourself, all right? You were my first love, too. There is a very special bond between us. Something that no one else will be able to share. Doesn't tonight prove that to you?
I can't remember the last time I did this.
Oh, I can't either. Literally. So, what's the next step with Simon? You gonna call him again?
No, I think I should wait.
Oh, yeah, waiting. That's your A game.
Well, but calling him again now would seem a little...
Desperate?
Yeah.
All right, then. Maybe you should track him down.
Well, I think that's even more desperate, isn't it?
Well, you can tell him how you feel in person. See how it plays out.
What about your dead battery?
Oh, my dead battery. I'm rich. My dead battery is someone else's problem. And I don't, I don't have to tell you this. Money can solve the little problems, but it doesn't solve the big ones.
I think I'd like to learn that firsthand.
Okay. Well, then go put down the ice cream and go find Simon and tell him he's the one. Or if, during this incredible feast, you've had second thoughts.
The only thing that tonight proves is that you still don't care about anyone but yourself.
Oh, that is so not true.
It is true, or you wouldn't have...
I wouldn't have. We did that, Katie. That wasn't just a solo act there. We made love.
Oh, we did something, but it had nothing to do with love.
Whatever works for you, Katie.
I'm making this sound like it's your fault, and that's not true. I am as much to blame as you are, because I made a stupid mistake. I was careless, thinking about things that I shouldn't have.
No, you're caught up in some very intense memories, okay? It's human. We're human. I did it too.
Yeah, but you're not married. You didn't just throw your entire life away for nothing. Get out of here, please. Just don't come back for any reason. Can you understand that? Just go!
Katie, just...
I don't want to talk about it, please. Just get out of my life, Simon, and stay out this time.
almost never admit that I'm wrong. But it didn't take long after you left for me to realize that I lied to Jack before. Whatever it is between us, it isn't just business. I shouldn't care about you, but I do, and there doesn't seem to be anything I can do about it, except see this through. Whatever it is. So what I'm trying to say is that telling Jack our relationship is strictly business, that was a knee-jerk reaction. It wasn't fair, and it isn't true. Oh, I hate leaving this on voicemail. But you are important to me, Simon. Very important. And I'm going to tell Jack that. Well, bye.
Well, so either that was the longest shower in human history, or you've had a very busy night.
Pardon me?
I tried to reach you. I left you one of those messages that you hate to leave, but you think you have to because it's that important to you. Well, it was that important to me.
Yeah, I got your message not long ago. Actually, I was about to call you back.
Oh. But you thought you'd take a shower first. Well, that's nice. That makes me feel very special, Simon.
Carly.
Simon. I told you that I want you. And so before I make an even bigger fool of myself, maybe you could tell me what you've been up to tonight.
What's wrong? Hey. Why are you crying?
It's okay. I'm not gonna take that job in Chicago, or I wouldn't leave you like that. We'll try again.
No.
This isn't about getting pregnant, is it? Did something happen?
Kind of. Mike, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I am such an idiot. I leave this long and detailed message about how you were right and I do care about you and I want to be with you, and your response to that is not to call me back. It's to take a shower.
Well, I see, it just didn't seem like a phone thing. I was gonna...
Oh, are you going to shower up and put on a nice suit and come and sweep me off my feet?
Carly, we talked, okay? And, you were adamant that there was nothing going on between us. So when I left your house, I thought that was it, that we were, you know, done with.
Right. But I realized, among other things, that I wouldn't have been so adamant if I wasn't, you know, attracted to you.
Right.
This would be a really good spot for you to jump in with something about how you're equally attracted to me.
I told you so many times how attracted I was to you. I showed you so many times.
Well, what I'm saying now is, let's see where this takes us. See how it plays out. And you're saying... Okay. Okay, just as I thought. You're keeping something from me. Simon, I really hope that you don't make me drag it out of you. But I will if I have to.
I'm gonna go, put some clothes on.
Well, that's the last thing I expected you to say.
Be right back.
Well, tell me something, Simon. Did you listen to the entire message?
Yeah.
So you heard the part where I said that I was wrong. You know, I never, ever admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, you said that in your message, too.
Maybe you didn't hear the hidden message, which was, if I said anything that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. And that, too, that's something that I very rarely say.
Why are you sorry?
Because I said mean things to you. Because I came very close to telling you to get lost.
Well, I said some pretty blunt things, too.
We don't really seem to be communicating very well here, Simon. You got through to me. And not just about us. Afterwards, when I was talking to Jack, I told
Jack?
him...
Whoa. Afterwards, Jack?
He came back. He told me that he wanted us to try again.
After you left that message for me.
Right.
Right. Oh, so now you're afraid you're gonna hurt my feelings if, you want to take that message back.
Oh, no. I told him what I should have told him in the first place. That it is definitely not just business between you and me, and that as far as he and I are concerned, well, that ship has sailed.
Okay, so Jack wanted you back and you said no.
Simon, if you hadn't told me off about him, if you hadn't made me look at that relationship in a whole new way, I never would have had the strength to say no to him. But because of you, I did. And it was the right thing to do.
Because of what I said.
Well, maybe not just because of what you said. I suppose that kissing might have had something to do with it.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe you were telling me this now.
Hey, look, I mean this. I want you to stop saying you're sorry.
Mike, you don't understand.
No, I understand that you were upset and I shouldn't have left you, and I'm the one who's sorry.
No.
Don't be unhappy. I hate seeing you unhappy.
Don't be so nice to me.
Hey, whoa, what happened? Oh, whoa, come here. Whoa. You got glass in there.
It's okay.
Oh, it's all over the floor. What happened?
It's in a box filled with things that remind you of me.
It doesn't remind me of you, it reminds me of Mike. Give it back.
Katie. Hey, what happened? All right. How did the glass get all over the floor?
I dropped something.
I don't want to be a know-it-all or anything, but when you drop glass, you probably put some shoes on, sweetheart. Do you want to go to the emergency room?
No, it's fine.
All right. Look, I want you to stay off it so it doesn't open up again.
Right.
So how do we play this?
What? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, you do. Right, obviously something's bothering you. You don't want to talk to me about it. So should I just ask you a bunch of questions or pretend like nothing's wrong?
No, you're right. Something's wrong. I made a huge mistake, Mike, and you deserve to know that.
I'm confused. How was I supposed to tell you something that Jack said before he said it?
Oh, it's just weird, you know? I mean, okay, so I'm at your house, and you're giving me reason after reason after reason of why we can't go any further, and then now you're telling me that you turned Jack down because of what I said.
I thought that's what you wanted.
Well, I'm really confused as well because I heard you. You said no very clearly.
Right, well, that was just a reflex. But then I thought about it, and I saw how wrong I was. Come on, Simon. You gotta give me a break. You know, earlier you told me that what I've been basing my life on for a very long time here was bogus, and now you're mad because it took a little while for it to sink in?
Yeah. I am? No. Why are you even listening to me, huh? I mean, God, you never listen to me.
Simon, Do you think that I'm asking you for some kind of commitment? Is that what this is about? This is cold feet, right?
No.
Because I'm not stupid. I'm not looking for a rose-covered cottage and eternal domestic bliss with some commitment-phobic jewel thief. All I'm saying is what I thought you were saying. That we should see where this takes us, you know, and play it out.
Yeah, I know.
You're freaked out. I can tell that you're freaked out. And I understand, because I was freaked out when you were talking about how you thought that I was using Jack and the children to hide.
Oh, come on, why did you even listen to me? What the hell do I know about relationships anyway, huh? Me? No, I was just shooting off at the mouth, you know? I wanted you, so I said whatever came into my mind.
You always say anything to get what you want, don't you? But this time, I think you were right.
Me, right. Okay, I
Yeah.
was.
Yes. Simon, if in the last few months I hadn't felt more alive than I have in years, and those words that you said, they wouldn't have meant anything. What? I'm just repeating something that you said. Why do you look like this? Why do you look so upset about it?
Okay. All right, when I told you that I was crazy about you and that you are really beautiful and funny and sexy, all those things are true, okay?
So why does you being crazy about me sound like some big fat roadblock?
Because, and this is fairly new to me, because maybe I don't want to hurt you.
Hey, this is me you're talking to. If you made a mistake, we can fix it.
Not this one. Okay. After you left, I was on my way outside. I was going to the...
Oh, let me see
No,
that.
I'll get-
Hey, you need to, hey, whoa, you need to stay off that foot, all right? Hey, look who it is.
Well, there you are. For heaven's sake, I've been trying to reach you all day. Where were you?
Pleasant good evening to you, Lucinda.
I need the new pages for the reissue of Oakdale Confidential.
I know, I'm sorry.
Lucinda, this hasn't been a good day. Maybe you can come by another time.
Donnie, I'm just trying to expedite things. The deadline is fast approaching.
I know when the deadline is.
Well, good. Then let me see the pages, all right? I mean, let me have an idea of a preview of the direction you're headed in. And actually, I'm going to have to admit it. I'm human, just like everybody else, and I'm longing, I'm dying to know what steamy affair you're going to expose next.
And how exactly are you going to hurt me?
You would have me stealing the crown jewels and then jetting off to Morocco for some couscous.
You're damn right
And all
I would,
Katie would
because
have to do
that's
is
life.
hook her little finger and you'd leave me high and dry with some camel.
No response. Well, I can see that we aren't what we were.
Okay, Kyle, you told me that when what I said to you didn't register until after I left. Maybe it's just the same for me as well.
And?
I think you said a lot of really right things about me. I mean, for one, we're talking about me here. I'm so not a guy you can count on.
Oh, no, really, you? So all those times that you lied to me and conned me and stiffed me for the bill, that was all part of a pattern? All those times that you left Katie high and dry, that meant that you were unreliable?
You really don't know the half of it.
I do. I know it all. And that's the beauty of it, Simon. We know the worst things about one another, and it's okay. Me, for years, trying to be somebody that Jack wanted me to be, that wasn't okay. That was exhausting.
Okay, because just because Jack was judgmental about you doesn't mean you should be with me.
Just made a mistake. He married me when he thought that he knew me. But he didn't really know me. He didn't know what I was capable of. But you do, Simon. You know all my weaknesses. I know yours. There's nothing you could do that would surprise me. And really, I expect very little of you. Just fun.
Well, we did have fun, didn't we?
Past tense.
You said it yourself. We were on a high. You know, it was just a one-shot deal.
And you said that the fun was indicating that something good was happening.
Carly.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. No, I hate that when I hear my name and it's low and sympathetic, like I'm being let down easy. And I especially don't want that from you. So here's the deal. I came here to tell you that I want you. And based on what you said earlier, I thought you wanted the same thing. Just give it to me straight. Was I wrong?
I have it almost finished. I just need to polish things before I want anyone looking at it.
And the check's in the mail.
Lucinda, I could have sworn I said this isn't a good time.
He's very persistent, isn't he? I need those pages, darling. The deadline is very real.
I know. I will have something for you tomorrow, I promise.
All right. Possibly you should hand deliver it to me, since my friend Mike doesn't like me dropping by.
I don't know where you got that idea from.
Oh.
Look, she really is going through a tough time, so if you could just ease up a little bit.
Darling, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do to help or anything at all that I can do, let me know. I do understand how artists suffer.
Well, that was exactly what we needed. Actually, it was what I needed. I totally forgot about your deadline.
What?
Well, I mean, that's what this is about, right? On top of trying to get pregnant, you got this deadline to deal with, and I was oblivious.
God, do you know how good it feels to know that you are always in my corner? To know that no matter what happens, you're always on my side.
Okay, it's a two-way street. You do the same for me.
I want to.
Okay, look, I know you got yourself in some kind of state here, and it's not that I'm not taking that seriously, but everything's all right. What you said is right. I am in your corner, and nothing could ever change that.
I am not completely naive. Woman throws herself at guy. Guy, not thrilled, but wants to act like a gentleman. So the result, many awkward pauses.
Okay, no. You didn't throw yourself at me.
You see, you keep doing this. You're focusing on these minor details, and you're not going to discuss the giant, stinky elephant in the corner?
I told you, Carly. I don't want to hurt you.
Stop it. Stop. The next thing I know, you'll be telling me that you always want us to be friends. Boy, does this scream for a hasty exit.
Carly, just...
What? What is it, Simon? And it better be good. What did you want to tell me, Simon?
Just... take care, okay?
You know, I didn't think it would last long. I thought it'd be at least a couple of hours.
I'm sorry.
All right, come on.
Now what?
Well, I'm gonna take you up to bed. You're not gonna walk on that foot. You got a better idea?
No.
Okay. All right. Now listen, I know it's a cliche, but everything's gonna be fine in the morning. You'll see. Hmm?